Hello and welcome to At the Arsenal. We are out of the FA Cup after yet another shocking performance in front of goal. What was that? The amount of chances we had tonight was absolutely shocking, that we did not take any, that we did not even score one goal. And Arteta's come out tonight and said that we do not need a striker, that we are not going to buy anybody probably. Now, I know that managers will say that and they don't mean it, but Arteta probably means it. He said many times we don't need a striker. Well, what happened tonight then? What happened tonight? No goals, poor in front of goal, and I just don't know anymore. How many chances did we miss today? We should have been 4 or 5-0 up by half time. That is not a joke. That is not exaggerating. We missed so many chances. Nelson missed an absolute sitter. I mean, some of the chances we missed is just... How have you missed that? It's just unacceptable and absolutely crazy, I'm telling you. And what is it with getting into positions and then, passing it? We seem to have a rule. Saka's got to touch the ball before we can shoot. Seriously, that seems to be the bloody rule. Saka has got to touch the ball before we can shoot, because every single time we get into a shooting position, but we pass to Saka to do his little thing and then pass back. I mean, what is going on? Seriously, what is going on? 18 shots with 5 on target. Liverpool, 3 shots on target. 2 of them went in. That is the difference between a good and a poor team. And right now, we are not a good team in front of goal, at least. And so I think the whole performance was really shocking. I said in the last video, is Arteta heading towards the sack? And tonight, he has proved he is one step closer to getting the sack. Because if we do not improve, then we will not even get top 4. Could be top 5. But right now, our finish line is looking like we're going to finish 5th, maybe even 6th. Because right now, Liverpool and Man City are not going anywhere. They're going to be right up there. Aston Villa don't look like they're going to drop off any time soon. And Tottenham have just gone and brought a striker. Is he a good striker? That remains to be seen. But they have gone and brought one. So right now, that is 4 teams that could be better than us up front, score more goals than us. And so it is looking like we will not be getting top 4. And if we don't get top 4, then that is truly an automatic sackable offence for Arteta, because that would just be going backwards. Arteta's record in camp competitions is absolutely poor as well. Yes, he won the FA Cup in 2020, but since then we have gone out in the 3rd round twice and we've gone out in the 4th round. So it's not looking good for Arteta in cup competitions. And does he look like the manager that could win you the league? Because I don't think he can look like the manager that can win us the league. We seem to start off well and absolutely bottle it. So, right now, it's not looking good for the season and for Arteta. Now, Arteta says we don't need a striker. Well, then why did he not start a striker tonight? Jesus is injured, yes. Nketiah on the bench. He starts Havas as a false 9, and then he comes out and says, we don't need a striker. Sorry, but you do need a striker. If you don't say, if you say we don't need a striker, if you truly, genuinely believe that, then it's time to go. Go. Because you're not the guy who could take Arsenal forward. Right now, I don't see us winning the league under Arteta. Don't even see us winning another trophy under Arteta, because he cannot make a good run in a cup competition. He won the FA Cup with a squad that was not his squad. And when he gets into his head that he doesn't like a player, he does not play them. Tini, gone, sent out on loan. But Smith Rowe, What is he doing bringing on Smith Rowe in the 87th minute? What is all that about? What's he going to do in the 87th minute? It's just ridiculous. And Trossard as well. All these players, most of these players, if not all of them, are now his players. I think they're all his players because he's renewed contracts, and when you renew a contract, that's kind of your player as well. So all these players are now his players, and yet his substitutions are still poor. He still does not trust players to bring them on. So that tells me that, he is not trusting players and he is out of ideas. Why does he not start Smith Rowe? He starts Jorginho over Smith Rowe. Bad idea. He starts Havertz up front. It did not work. Everything that Arteta is doing right now is not working, and it needs to change. And if it does not change, we won't get the top four. I'm sorry, if we don't get the top four, then Arteta needs to go. I don't know who to bring in right now, but that is something to look at. He's got the season to turn it around. That's what I say. But if he cannot turn it around, then he's not the guy to take us forward. Because if we don't get into the Champions League, then we will be in serious financial trouble. Arteta has wasted money on Havertz. He has wasted money on Raya. Okay, we haven't brought him yet, but he's probably going to buy him in the summer. Why waste money on a goalkeeper? Arteta and goalkeepers, they don't seem to go together. How many goalkeepers has he gone through? Martinez, gone. Leno, gone. Ramsdale doesn't want to start him anymore. Arteta and goalkeepers do not seem to go very well in hand, do they? So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? I don't know. It's the winter break now. Our next game is not until the 20th of January. If I was Arteta, I'll cancel the winter break. These players don't deserve a winter break. They need to train some more. Arteta has well and truly been found out, and if he does not change his ways, he does not change his tactics, then we are finishing 5th or 6th this season. Mark my words. Arteta needs to change his tactics. We need to buy a striker this month. If we go through this month, we don't even buy anybody, but we need to buy a striker. But if we don't even buy anybody, then I'm blowing my mind. Arteta has clearly wasted money. The amount of money he has spent, and we are still crap. It is totally and utterly unacceptable now. And this has got to be Arteta's last season if he does not do something amazing. If we don't get a top 4, bye-bye. Definitely bye-bye. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video. As I say, it's a break now. Crystal Palace is up next on the 20th of January. Can we even win that one? Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.